Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Let me give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. I know I got a couple people live right now. I got to catch some replays. First things first, y'all already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Wednesday so far. Hopefully, everybody smoothly getting through their mornings, afternoons, evenings in the UK, and happy Thursday to everybody in Hong Kong and Australia and all that. Susanna, what's going on, baby? Again, hopefully, everybody was able to get through a smooth day, transaction wise, everything else wise. Hopefully, your kids is able to get through the week and shoot. We almost to the weekend. So if you got any plans for the weekend, I know most of y'all got Super Bowl Sunday on lock. So even when it comes down to those events, just make sure y'all good, make sure y'all keeping yourselves well preserved, and just enjoy another blessing if you're able to make it. You know, appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely was a great one that was needed. It was the dust off of previous live about inspiring and educating kids. And if you missed it, catch the replay. But what I said yesterday, it wasn't that far off and it wasn't far fetched. Because again, they do need options. I'm gonna keep repeating that. They're gonna need options. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And in hindsight, for real, it's not fair to sit there and continuously repeat the cycle of destruction. You got to lift them to the highest levels you can lift them to, and make sure that they sustain whatever it is they trying to do in life. Tamika, what's going on, baby? Miss T, what's going on, baby? And again, I've always felt this way. You never know what and who the next people can be as far as just motivation. You motivate them in the right light, they could be the next doctors, lawyers, politicians that we need to start making things happen for us. Putting in real stuff that could be beneficial, not just for one, but for the countries. You never know who could be the next superstar talent without having to go a certain distance just to get there. Again, we could create or we could destroy. It'd be best if we start creating more. Before my mouth go left, got a couple things I'm gonna touch on today. Um, Shoot, you could possibly, raise your kids to be the next people, as far as even working in high positions like New York City housing or any type of housing complex development around the states and the world. They could end up being even in those positions, right? Main thing you are supposed to teach them out of everything is just how to, just how to keep it honest and just go by the book. Even when it looked like going by the book ain't working, still go by the book because you never know what could happen. You don't want to take an unnecessary shortcut. You don't want to get caught in the mix of no schemes or scams. So you definitely don't want to corrupt or go bankrupt. So again, your focus is to make sure they get the best out of life. Serious, what's going on, baby? That's why I was going in depth yesterday and the day before about inspiring the kids even from young. Because again, that's what's necessary. We could build or we can destroy. We've done enough destroying as we've seen over the course of time. And every time we did start building and we started growing, it was a way for it to just get crumbled again. See, again, I'm gonna have a somewhat uncomfortable conversation. At least not today, but it's coming, because that conversation is definitely going to be for the melanated community more than anything. I know it's going to ruffle some feathers. It might not ruffle some feathers. People might just be in some feelings. It is what it is. When not just opinions, but truths are coming to the forefront, got to face reality. You're going to have to face it one way or another. Because you know deep down inside, no matter how you feel about things, you know what I'm saying, like some people were saying throughout the course of history, have been right. We have such an opportunity to build more and create more, you know, and expand as much as we can expand. But we refuse to use our minds, we refuse to utilize our spirits. We just refuse. The minute we get some sort of negative reaction from a couple people, we start doubting ourselves, which should never be. You should never have to worry about should never have to worry about ever feeling like you can't accomplish something. I don't care what age you are. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? Nene, what's going on, baby? Big man, what's going on? What's going on? But this is the problem. We have come to a conclusion of the minute somebody tells us that we can't, we just stop doing. See, again, I spoke about this a while back. We will cry and mope about certain things not being better for us or not benefiting us, but we ain't trying to take the course of action to make sure that it benefits us. Getting up to go to these meetings and these town hall meetings and everything else, even down to your school board meetings. These are the things, again, that are going to be more beneficial than anything, regardless of how that system was created or designed. We are supposed to take the best things in life and even the worst things in life. At least in my opinion, we are all supposed to still gather what we gather up because we've been through. And we make do with what we make do with. We keep ourselves humble, but still hungry and grinding. We'll get to that place. You know, like I said before, you cry about we don't have enough melanated people as far as doing movies or music and everything else. And the ones that you do, hey, you already know at some point, you know, they could be a hit and miss when it comes to those people. So if you don't see yourself stopping a passion that you know for a fact you're good at and you want to go far, shoot, you better figure out a way to make it happen on your own, or at least until you could be one of those cornerstones of making things happen. I mean, come on now. Person tells me I can't run a studio, for example. Am I supposed to actually take that into consideration and believe that? Or am I supposed to say, okay, and prove them wrong? I'm going to be honest with y'all. In certain opinions that I've put into the play of this, look here. A lot of y'all just have to have a certain mentality in life. There's not so much as a killer instinct, but just have that passion to prove something wrong. Proving that you could beat the odds if you just stay humble, stay dedicated, and you stay motivated. You gotta almost have a Jordan-like mentality. You almost gotta have a mentality like Michael Jordan or even Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace. I'm using them as examples. For certain situations, you would have to have that type of mentality as far as what your craft is, if that's something you really want to excel in, if that's something that you see yourself really prospering within you and the people, that built you up in that light, right? To have that mentality. Because again, you're trying to prove to the world that look, despite whatever, I'm showing you greatness. And I'm giving you an example that greatness comes in all shapes and forms. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in for like button. But in that instance, that's how you really need to have that mentality. You can't not, you can't, let me say this in the right way that y'all can even relate to it. You basically can't be bullied in life. I'm going to keep it that simple because I don't want to be too technical today. I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, even for the numbness of people or the numbness of spirits to even understand. You can't allow yourself to be bullied in life to where you start making the wrong decisions and the wrong actions. You can't. And if you feel that there's an issue to where it's too much of that, you have to learn to eliminate yourself from that situation. If there's too much negativity around you and you've been positive all day, don't, just get up and move. Why go back and forth with somebody, or why even turn everything into a ill situation? A lot of times you just gotta ignore things and move in the light that you see yourself moving in. Cool gamer, what's going on? I think that's a problem right now. We have lost that spirit to fight even on the mental note of things. We will allow everybody to shatter our dreams basically before we actually fight to make sure our dreams come true, at least at this moment in time. I'm not going to sit there and allow somebody to say I can't do this. I'm not going to allow somebody to tell me I'll never be anything. I couldn't do that. Me personally, I never did that. Again, some of you have to understand it is you who puts the real you put the real factors into your life that's important. You want to do something the way you're going to end up being a cash cow basically, and not saying you solely focusing on the cash. But if you bring in something into light to where it's going to create money, it's going to create opportunities, job wise, so on and so forth, why not want to be a part of that? If you know you can do so, do it. What's to stop you? You trying to get into real estate, no matter what it is, hey, get into it if you know you got the passion and the dedication to do it. Now, what was said now? Come on, Lady Shay. What you done said now today? You got me looking in the chat now, and I wasn't looking. Damn it. Appreciate you, serious baby. Working hard to the trainers that work with Mike Tyson, baby. Oh shoot, somebody done left the shopping cart over here. Oh, there ain't nothing in there though. Y'all know if y'all hear the wind and the birds and everything else. Yeah, about that time in the afternoon, had to take that good old walk. But again, put the qualifying and the most important factors in your life, because you got to come to realization. There are certain things you're not going to be able to do, and for good reason sometimes. I've always felt if you can't do a specific thing that you wanted to do, certain instances are probably because it's not meant for you to do. So again, your main situation should be focusing. Telling you, There are some things that even when you work hard for it, uh, there are some situations where it still might not be for you. You never know. A lot of times you just gotta follow a sense of humbleness. And also just remember, again, the specific shortcuts that you take in life, they could do a lot of damage, not just to your credibility as far as your reputation, but they'll just do straight up collateral damage to you. Because the collateral damage would be you behind the wall for longer than 10, 15 years, depending on what it is you did and how much you did. Chef, what's going on, my guy? Now, I did get some of that situation about the 70 New York 1,000 employees that got arrested. Big ass scam. Excuse my language, y'all. But see, this is why I said we got to start building people to stop always being dishonest when it comes down to the work field. Because again, 70 people should not have gotten arrested for no bribery, no none of that. That's just my view for years. So in totality, you took well over $2 million in that scam. Crazy. Realize what's going on, my guy? I see you up in here. See you up in here. Catching up with the chat. But even when you are raised into positions where you could be solely helping people and doing certain things, why take the shortcut or the scam route just because you so focused on the money? That seems to be the drive for some people. It's just money. But remember, money doesn't buy you happiness. Money might be able to buy you some sort of freedom, but for how long, we'll never know. Yeah, money could get you houses and cars, and it'll open up certain opportunities, but it could also destroy certain opportunities depending on how things move. I'm sorry. Creative, what's going on, baby? Should I steal a quote today? I think a stripper said this the best. Sorry to say it. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. It kind of sounds but in all honesty, it's true. You supposed to be making money, regardless of how you look at it. Throughout the course of time, everybody's been known to work some way, somehow. And even when things were limited, they still put their foot and they put their skills to use, no matter what it is. Again, we had great builders, we had great thinkers, mathematicians, scientists, so on and so forth, coming throughout the course of time. Most, even when they was going through the same old like how we see now, still managed to keep their spirit strong and humble and just move accordingly. Lisa J, what's going on, baby? Sorry, like there's no way you can tell me that you can't find a niche in life to where it becomes successful for you and it makes you happy. Where I don't have to do certain things as far as scamming my people, hurting my people, or even taking them out of this world just because I want a piece of. Again, you have a brain, you have multiple options you're supposed to give yourself in life. And when you've given yourself the best options that could be useful to the people coming behind you, you are supposed to still, again, bring that knowledge and that wisdom to those who are willing and able to do what's necessary. You are supposed to be setting the boundary, right? Again, supposed to be doing more building than destroying. And it's sad because there's no way you can sit there and tell me that motivation ain't gonna never be the key to gaining some sort of traction in life. Because if you wasn't motivated or at least inspired to live, guess what? You wouldn't get out of bed. You probably would have done something that could have been damaging or harming to yourself or the family. So again, gotta understand why you are here. The best motivational tool is motivating yourself and inspiring yourself again to learn something, even when you feel it's unlearnable. There are people right now getting of age that have never learned certain languages. They learn them now. And guess what? They putting in the footwork and they actually are getting better at the things that they're doing and putting into their life. Again, it's about just taking the best out of it. If life is a fruit, you're supposed to get all the best balance and nutrients out of that. If these are supposed to be fruits and vegetables, you're supposed to take the key ones that's going to keep you motivated, keep you live. Come on, man. Told you. You know, we've always been inspired to think great, build great, and be great. At some points, it looked like things could have been taking a turn for the worse. Nonetheless, it didn't. Because it was ingenuity for those who just understood the mission, understood the task. The task, again, is to try to uplift even at the most lowest levels. Because you never know, again, what you could produce solidly. And not just as parents, as a community, too. Y'all are supposed to take chances on those who are actually showing that they are proven to do something destined in life outside of what the norm is supposed to be for us. Because apparently we supposed to just be street thugs, hustlers, pimps, so on and so forth, right? But it ain't about time to show them otherwise, and we got to start showing them by promoting those who are really doing what's necessary, regardless. You know, we get tired of that stigma that we can't be greater. When at one point in time, we was definitely the greatest of all time. This notion of us not getting outside of society stigmas, that's a that's something we just need to break. And it does break individually at some point. But then the numbers do again come up where they need to come up at, working with us again. Christy, what's going on, baby? BML, what's going on, my guy? Wait a minute. By that reaction, we must have had a troll in here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, oh well. I got a feeling this person that's trolling is a melanated person, but nonetheless, hey, prime example what I was talking about stigmas being placed and even cursed on certain people. So I could care less. Hopefully, somebody's inspired you to actually get with the real. You know, get with the times now. We're in 2024. We don't know what can happen in the next few years, and this is the one thing you worried about. Come on now, we can do better than that. Oh, okay, wait, hold up, BMF. You got an iced coffee, but ain't bring my darn scratch off tickets. Hey, yo, realist, I need you to do something, man. BMF think it's a game. Serious? I'm gonna need you to hold his feet down too. We ain't playing with him. Bring them darn lottery tickets up here, man. Now, I'm glad everybody, having a good one so far. And hopefully the troll that got zapped out is having a good one too. Have a good look at what's being said for real. The stigma that's placed on us that we can't be greater than is false and it's far fetched. And if you actually are going to believe that and allow that again to corrupt what you do have, which is precious life, then hey, you do so and you do it on your spare time amongst your flock. Come over here because, like I said, we got work to do. Now, again, what I was saying yesterday and the day before wasn't far off about, again, inspiring even from when they're young. Also being reasonable with them and telling them the truth. And that is the most important thing, again, is truth. You want to know why they say kids say the darndest things? Because what the kids say are true. Oh, damn, son. You you gonna get that 500. Forget that. You gonna play again at some point, BMF. You gonna get that 500. Got to reach for the stars, baby. It's the truth. The best possible option is growing, even if it's at your own pace, bro. Because again, if your life is supposed to be a garden, you're supposed to be planting everything in this damn garden. Plant the right things in your life. You want joy, peace, and happiness? Plant that in a separate section. You want success, you want growth, you put it in this area. You basically spread out your damn garden until you got basically everything you want. And once it's harvested, you wrap it up and you redo the process again. Again, it's supposed to be consistent growth on all levels. Even when you get to a certain level, you're supposed to sustain and maintain that level. You don't want to get all the way to the top and then be broke by the next morning. Yeah, it is, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's too nice today. I feel like I'm overdressed. But again, you gotta keep yourself at that pace right there. You might have to take certain risks, certain leaps, especially if it is to try to boost certain things that you might feel could be boosted. If it's going to be beneficial and it's not going to harm nothing or disturb the balance, then do so. Prime example, you might not like doing promotions and stuff like that when it comes to your business, but you're going to have to at some point because how people going to know who to really go to unless you get word on the street, you know? Appreciate you. You already know, my guy. But again, we should never get to a point where we feel like this is all we have to offer ourselves. It's absolutely nothing. I'm gonna throw this as an example, right? And y'all, you know me. I don't really like, but I'll delve sometimes just to prove a point. Again, this is going on the community right now because this need to be said today. Now, you see how I'm not really over with that hype celebrity news crap, yada yada. But when I do hear something that I feel resonates, I'm going to talk about it. Now, we know some people that gave Jay Z all sorts of backlash and whatever about the situation at the Grammys, yada yada. One of my overall take on it, overall take on it is if this man was broke and doing what was necessary as far as defending his wife, I would say that even about Will Smith and anybody else. When it comes down to a melanated man defending his queen, if he was broke, y'all wouldn't have no issues. Y'all would be praising him. The minute they get somewhere in life, even if it's just not that high up, but a little high up, y'all have a problem. Sometimes it don't be about what you think it be about. There's still certain situations where, guess what? If you marry, you want to have to defend your wife. They're not saying you defend her when she wrong, but she ain't do nothing wrong. But no, defending something, period, is what we are taught to do. We defend what we consider not so much as our prized possessions, but our glory, our greatness, our happiness. I've always felt this way too. Um, why is it we always support each other when we down and out? We don't support each other when we up and up. And why we don't build each other in the right way that we all be up and up, even if it is in our own paths. You know, again, I've seen people who come from the most unlikeliest of situations or come from different tracks. But again, it's about coming together for the right and the righteousness. So again, think about the people coming behind us. We are supposed to leave a blueprint one way or another individual. Might not like what's being said, might not like the fact I'm the one that's saying it. But this is something that you really need to accept and really like get in tune with. It's crazy we won't support each other in the best light when we up and up. Gotta stop trying to keep each other down, man. I could have dislike for a person, but that don't mean that person still doesn't have a skill, a talent, or something that they're good at. And that don't mean I still don't want them to see them do well. Because in the long run, it doesn't matter. Long as I don't see you behind the wall or in an early grave, what's going on? Um, that's mostly what I give a damn about. Everything else I could care less about, even if I don't like it. Long as I don't see you behind the wall or in the early grade, hey, I'm happy. Live your life. Commander baby. Moo moo. You know, because again, when it's all said and done, it's about focusing solely on growth and expectations as far as your life is concerned. If you're not trying to be the next statistic, then prove it. Again, these youth, they look at the older generation and they see what's going on. In certain instances, they see a bunch of growth and positivity and stuff that we know for a fact should be going on when it comes to us. Unity, out of all things, unity. And then they are mostly seeing what we see now: violence, chaos, destruction, ignorance, you name it, they seeing it. Everything under the sun. Everything being over sexualized, so on and so forth. But again, in order to instill the best methods and the greatest methods of building, you gotta remember again, they need inspiration as well as education. You educate them in the things that they think they might be able to get into, and then you inspire them to do it. Shouldn't be that rough to do, right? But it becomes a problem again when some people just again have been stuck in this notion to say, I don't want no type of success around me. James, what's going on, my guy? Again, what do you really want? And what are you willing to do to get it? It's a question that you should really be asking yourself for real. Now, for those who got kids, what should be your main goal and focus? Your main goal and focus should be what? Not solely just you, but making sure the family stay afloat. And that means even when they get into adulthood, that they are great for the world around them. Because again, you're gonna have certain things that are gonna be out of your control and even out of their control. But you gotta be able to comprehend and understand that look, you still got time to do things, still got time to make things work, and you make it work to the best of your abilities. The main thing is keeping the structure together. Sorry, but we really need to get out of this stigma of just this is who we are as a whole. Nah, we definitely are a great society. We just lost our way due to knowledge and due to just sheer hate, and also learned behaviors that was placed as far as stigmas when it comes to us. To be honest, we all ain't savages. Most of us have a sensible mind to understand that when we have to do certain things, we'll do it. But if it's not needed, go on about our business. Now, again, there's some things that I feel was just written to happen regardless. But the things that wasn't written is the things we see in that. Certain things that used to have a separation, it's no longer separated. Again, we could be uplifting some of these kids to be even in the next generation of teachers, educators, for real. Educators of the real knowledge and truth. We could be uplifting them right now to do so. Latanya, what's going on, baby? We could be uplifting them to do that. Because again, you never know. Some of these people might want to be something outside of what you want them to be. The one thing to remember is never push your kids into dangerous situations to where they can't come back. No doubt, be safe on the road, serious, baby. Oh, yeah, no lemonade, baby. Again, appreciate you for dropping those links, baby. Working hard as an employee at Popeye's Chicken, baby. Yeah, but you know, you got to think about that. Come on now. When you sit there and tell people that they will never be anything in life, and when they actually start believing it, you see the rippling effect. Again, you know, you got to think about it. This is not cool to see that we are supposed to have the future doctors, lawyers, and the future success stories that could be game changers, even as we speak of now. And we ain't giving them no option to build, not giving them anything. Really. Only thing we are showing them to some degree is that it's easier to destroy than it is to build. It's easy to build. You got to know what you want to build in your life, what you want in your life, and then you put it down. And you don't let nothing stop you. If it ain't that man upstairs himself, if it ain't yourself, nothing should stop your vehicle. Think of life as a train, man. You think something gonna stop tons of steel unless they stop it themselves? No, it's just gonna keep going. That's the key motivation. You know, again, it's just what are you saying now when you just tell them, nah, they ain't gonna be able to do it? Tanya, what's going on, baby? And what are you telling yourself essentially? Because again, guess what? The same wisdom and knowledge, same opportunities you had coming up to a degree, you are supposed to give that to those who are less fortunate. Again, there's some of y'all who cry about they ain't got nothing for the kids to do. Some of y'all could band together and find things for those kids to do. This way it be less turmoil to a degree. You want less headaches and hassles, find things for them to do. This way they don't gotta worry about doing things that are outside of their reach, doing things that could cause them harm or again just leave them in a messed up state of mind. Don't gotta worry about them misusing or abusing specific drugs, so on and so forth. Again, when you say that there's nothing for them to do, find something for them to do. Some of you can do that. Even if it's something small every weekend. Look, man, we gonna be doing this, and this is gonna be the safe zone. So this way we don't have no interruptions, we don't have no unnecessary violence, ignorance, nothing. The goal again is to build and show them that we can build without destroying each other. And that's something that again we have lost. Because again, we lack knowledge on a lot of different things. And the knowledge that we do have, it could be coming from different sources. And even when it's not coming from different sources, again, it's just some people are stuck in their ways. They don't care. It's crazy, man. Hold on 1 second. I knew you was gonna try to do something. Man over here trying to pop a willy in it. Man, my fault, y'all. Man trying to pop a willy and almost got popped. My bad, y'all. You already know them good old sounds. You know what nigga out and about. But see, I was saying every instance where we could have peace, growth, and harmony, we refuse to have it. And I've always said this: listen, if you feel it's this much of an issue with somebody, even if it is that crucial to you, then why spoil it for everybody else? Just don't come. If I think I got somebody I really don't even want to be around, even if I know how to be cordial, I'm just not gonna come. I'll do something along the lines like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make it, but here, I got something, yada yada yada. It's still the token regardless. Or the next time I be around, I got you. Like I said, on the weekends for some of y'all in them areas that cry ain't nothing to do for them kids, start putting something for them together. It shouldn't just take the community leaders to do something. I'll be honest with you. Right now in my area, they do this every year around this time. Little football league. And I just seen a couple posters right now. It's still something for them to do. And they don't matter because it's not just people from our community that's coming to play. We got people from all the neighboring communities that come and play. Same thing when it comes to basketball tournaments and certain things like that. Some of those you're going to get in specific seasons, and you're going to get them either every other day or you're going to get them being there every other week. But either which way, you're going to have something good regardless. Together, what's going on, baby? Nah, it's a whole fact, realist. And that's what I'm saying. Look here, but I feel like this. We all supposed to be coming together because it's supposed to be for the benefit of everybody. I don't care if I don't like you. I'm still gonna come show my love and support. But there's some people who just feel like, oh, well, then don't come. Shoot. Why mess up the fun for everybody else then? If you gonna be a grumpy puss about it, excuse me for saying it that way, if you're gonna be a grumpy puss about it, then don't come. But again, if it's not about just you, it's supposed to be about the bigger picture. Why not focus on the bigger picture? Another question that should we ask. But you're gonna get 1,000 to damn near 1,000,000 different answers on why, and half of them gonna sound the same. Popcorn, what's going on, my guy? I'm gonna say it like this, prime example. There are some people that say, "Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this." So if you don't like it, why you come around it? That would be essentially you saying, "Hold on, y'all. Welcome to New York City again. Activities. All right, now. Ain't no damn traffic. Go about your business." Damn it. Messed up my train of thought again. Son of a. Give me a second, y'all. Gotta refresh my brain for a minute. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say it like this. That's like you saying you don't like weed smokers, you don't like the smell of weed. But then you come around people who are doing that. What sense does that make? You know? That's what I'm saying. If it's gonna be like that, then don't be around it. Or find something that you feel you can still be a part of and be active on, especially if it's about the bigger picture. There's another one. Come on now. Give me a second. Somebody find my grenade launcher, man. I'm about to play GTA. Hey, making my damn scalp hurt, man. Shoot. You know, but again, that's just like you say you don't like drinkers or you don't like being around people that drink. But you know half of your people drink. So what you gonna do then? You still gonna be around them regardless, right? If they ain't offering you nothing, if they ain't doing nothing, if they ain't trying to force you on anything, then hey, what you gonna do? You gonna leave them be because they drink? Like I said, this is certain things y'all really got to start asking and start thinking before you just start doing irrational things. Again, what is the purpose of me coming to an event to mess it up when I know it's supposed to be for the bigger picture? If it's supposed to be for the kids, let it be for the kids. Everything else, you leave it outside. That's just like you coming into a place of business. Are you supposed to bring, even if you had an attitude for something that happened outside, are you supposed to bring that to work with you? Look at this fool ass nigga again. Look at this fool. I mean, switched up. Went and got the big, went and got the big boy truck. See. Willis, what's up with those what's up with those raccoon eyes, son? What's going on, son? What you smell up in here, son? What you smell up in here? Yeah, James, My man chilled out and got the big boy truck. My man came in a little scooter and came in the big truck. Nah, that's one of these housing workers, son. I mean, shoot, it's the city. You know that already. Come on now. Don't act like you new to this. Don't act like you new to this. Come on, Tanya. You know better. You know you ain't new to this. And I don't see no taco burritos. I don't see no taco burritos. No, but in all sense, it's the truth. Why would I be? That's just like prime example. If I don't like being around too much noise, why would I go to an event that I know is going to be too much noise? It's things you got to think about, man. Now, again, the bigger picture is what it's supposed to be about. If these are supposed to be things for the kids to have something to do, for them to have fun, joy, and whatever, then let it be. You going nowhere. You go in the house. Oh, yeah, that's right. You at work. Tell me to go in the house. You go in the house. Matter of fact, I know you on lunch break. Where the taco burritos at? Taco burritos, taco burritos. Who got busted upside the head? Nobody. Nah, but you gotta look at it for real. Like It's the truth. If I know I can't be around certain situations, I'm just not going to place myself in it. But if the picture is supposed to be the overlying one, which is again showing that people can come together even if they have differences, they can come together again to try to see something form and something be grand for the people around them, then just do so. It's not that hard to do, man. Who streams in the kitchen? I don't know. You. Let me hit you with the biggie voice. This goes out to you. It don't matter if I am in the kitchen sometimes. Guess what? It be mukbang up in here, man. But this ain't no mukbang. You know this already, damn it. Oh, don't worry. I caught you on a couple streams. Y'all see me doing some things. I know. But again, most of the times I got to get my morning walk on. And since it been a traumatizing morning, I'm gonna make the best of my afternoon. But again, you should see greatness in yourself, and you should be able to strive for greatness. Now I'm about to fake get a copyright, and you got louder. Don't come over here with that. Turn that shit off. Give me a second, y'all. I got to. I gotta mess with everybody. My bad, y'all. Harry, what's going on, my guy? Nah, man, I gotta mess with people, man. But I also gotta get his realness, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Nah, you got. I'm not.
What I got to do for myself.
Man, that's because you being light skinned. Don't worry.
Nah.
It'll come into fold. Oh.
No, she wanted one.
I feel bad for your sneakers.
Yeah, no. She was.
They gonna chew them shits up.
No, she was chewing on it all day, yo. But it was always mine, not somebody else.
Yeah, she gonna.
Like, yo.
She gonna next to Timberland boots, socks.
No, I'll get out of that. I'll get her out of that shit before. But she's only gonna be 2 months. What, next week? Oh, that's small. That's small.
Oh man, you over here about to burn yourself with them dog. Oh man.
Nah, shit, I don't think
you might. You might not be.
I'll take it with me. Don't get me wrong, but
look, you might.
It's her dog.
Don't matter. Look, you might. How you doing? See now, look. You think it's hers, but it's technically yours too.
You want to hear something crazy? My oldest granddaughter, she says that's her dog. She was like, no, it's my dog.
Oh, it's your dog, and let the dog walk you.
She's like, I'm gonna walk him, and girl, you only 3 hours. You know about walking a dog or whatever.
They're gonna take that poor little baby on for a stroll. Nah. She better get it right.
It won't be fine. Probably by May will probably come out. Not now. Mm-hmm. We go up here. Be good, be safe.
Nah, you be safe with those sneakers. That dog gonna be on your shit, though. They might get you the new ones next. You never know.
Yeah,
All right, don't push no look, don't put no pork shoulder near them. Yeah. Nah, they might try to chew that leg off. Don't worry. Now hold on, my bad, y'all. Talking with my neighbor. Hold on. Realist, I'm gonna stop asking questions about these. You keep asking questions about these same scenarios, son. You know, but you already know the answer to that, bro. Some of them they just gonna do that regardless, because that's the route they going. Hey Charlie, hey Charlie, hey, 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 mira, hey. Ven aquí, come here, come here. Me holler at you real quick. Me holler at you real quick. Stay over there. Stay your dumb ass over there. Now, back to the lesson at hand again. Prime example. Even if it was a situation that was bigger than us and we had to come together, even amongst that dumbass troll, I would still come together because I'm stronger than him. Sorry. This message is more stronger than your troll. Because again, you could be one of the melanated folks we talking about. When somebody doing something that's grand and they doing something that they know for a fact is needed, it'd be people like you that destroy your own people. So again, my melanated brother or sister or whatever you want to be considered, um, try again, my sucker. Like I said, these are the type of people you don't want to be in life. People who are nonsensical. Like, come on now. We ain't got time for that. The message is bigger today. The message is big every day. You just mad 'cause you can't be a part of that message because you don't have your own message. And I would suggest that if you really feel you got that much of disdain or you just want to be a pain, go on your own platform and do something. See if the world actually cares about what you're saying. I can tell you that the people around me care about what I'm saying because again, it's something different outside of what we always seen. Sorry, if you thought you wanted drama, you got Jerry Springer and Maury for that. Go do that over there. Yeah, and they consistently get let down too, realist. They consistently letting themselves down. They consistently making themselves look stupid and awkward. Person like you, even in real time, I wouldn't even acknowledge you. You wouldn't even get a speak out of me. But hey, like I said, the message is bigger than these clowns. The message again is try to inspire and educate in the best way, shape, and fashion, whether you a parent or not. It is solely about that. And showing that you can come together even when you have, differences and agreements with people. It makes something work. Really, she already know that. I don't be caring though, bro. It's been about a couple days. It's been about a couple days. You know they miss me. You know they miss me. How you doing? But again, when the message is bigger than them and the message is clear as day and it's hitting on something, this is what they do. When it's just a regular talk on some regular things, they don't come. So obviously, like I said, they want to be a part of the message some way, somehow. So we're gonna make you a part of the message. We're gonna make you a part of the message today. Can you learn to come together outside of trolling and actually get together with people in your community or get together with people around you and actually build something for your areas? When you can answer that question, maybe I'll let you troll again. But right now, your trolling privileges is just, they've been revoked. They've been revoked. Come on now, man. Don't get mad when people are bringing something to the light that need to be brought to the light and they doing it in the best light. Again, you might not like what's being said. You might not like the fact that I'm the one that's saying it. But little nigga, this is something that you need to accept. Sorry, I had to put that in there. Nothing strays away from the most important thing. Again, bringing that damn inspiration, education to where it's needed the most. Again, you want better not just solely for your community, but for your well-being and your growth. You got to implement the right things, whether you want to or not. I knew it was your fault. I hear banging in the side like it's about to collapse. See, look, and you, got that pepperoni supreme. I always mess with people. See, look, and I think that's another reason why. Brief intermission. I think there's another reason why this fool like trolling. Mad because I really be having people that show love on all angles, and you have no love. You have no nothing. Because if you did, you wouldn't be worried about me. Oh, let me find out you worried about me. I'm really starting to believe it's a girl that's trolling me, y'all. Let me get a one in the chat if you think it's a dude, or let me get a two in the chat if you think it's a girl. Yeah, we gonna be petty today. I want the replay people to see this too, because I'm petty. You know this already, but I'm fun and petty with it. So I really believe it's a woman. Oh, let me find out you want to be part of the fold. Oh, oh. So I be saying weird people. That's the only thing I can say you can't come around is weird people, because they will even mess up the fun some way somehow. Everybody else you should be able to come together with. She said 11111. Oh man. Honestly, it wouldn't matter though, because again, they can't take away from the message at hand. Oh, wait a minute. Those are the army helicopters. Oh, somebody out here. Might be the mayor out here. Never know. There's three of them big suckers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Uh oh. You hear it? Oh yeah, somebody definitely out here. That's the big boy helicopter. Oh, it's the big boy chopper. Sparky, what's going on, baby? Oh yeah, that's definitely an army helicopter. Somebody out here. Oh Lord. But again, they don't take away from the real message at hand. Because again, this message might not be for them. Doesn't matter though. But it is sad that again, we gotta worry about people that will never grow mentally, never grow spiritually. And it's cool. You know, you know, it's cool. I be laughing the hell. I be man, listen. If y'all actually think I be mad, give me a one if y'all think I be mad. Come on, give me a one if you think I really be mad. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, we do it. Nah, you can't take away from the message that's coming. You can't take away from the fact that I'm being real about it. Purchase on my tattoo equipment today. Oh, snap! I hear you. Tattoos on the way, baby. Commissioners, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can't take away from the message at hand. Even when you got ignorance, you can't. You can't take away from anything. The message is clear as day. How do we get the best out of these youth? How do we get the best out of life if we ain't trying to create the best possible tools for life? Yeah, you got to be truthful with them, but you also got to be practical, and you also got to understand that again, the focus is not to destroy their spirit and not to destroy their growth. They still have options in life, regardless to what. Even if they can't go to where they want to go to, as far as their first destination, they can still make it somewhere. I hear you, Sparky. That's what I'm saying, though. You got to understand that part right there. There's things in life that are bigger than you. So when you learn to get to that stage in life, certain things should never be that hard. Should never be hard to say, look here, I done gained some real wisdom and knowledge, whether it's in financial world, computer world, whatever. I'm gonna bring it back to the people that need to bring it. So we can keep having more options. Again, you keep crying about we don't have enough this and enough that. How we gonna have enough of it if we ain't building the people up for it? You can't say what I'm saying is wrong then. How we expect more doctors as far as us is concerned, and we ain't building them up to be that. We ain't even encouraging them to be that. And it's sad with some people because again, it's like the only thing you focus on is making your kids get out there early just to make some money. It's not always just about money. It's about growth, learning, and education and experiences along those lines right there. And how they get through those experiences. It's really what it is supposed to be about, in my opinion. People don't like it, but you gotta accept it. How you want better if you ain't trying to be better and you ain't trying to put better into the situation? You gotta have a better balance, and we could definitely have again the numbers working with us and not against us. But there's some of you who be too stuck in your own selfish ways, your selfish ways of thinking, and again that causes the plague and the poison that we speak about. Sad part about it is that some people will get dragged into that without trying to be dragged into it. And that's the crazy part about it. Some of you are so destructive that you will try to bring people along with you that don't need to be brought along with you. And for what reason? Again, where do we see ourselves in the next 10 years, 20 years? Questions even you should be asking the young ones. Where do you see yourself in another 10 years, 5 years? Or what do you see yourself accomplishing or doing? You know, raise the standards in the bar. Still give them that option. Teach them that you don't have to scam, you don't have to harm, you don't have to live a certain lifestyle just to get what you want and get what you need. You can get everything just by working and being determined on getting to your highest place. Hey, always doing something.
Give me a drink right now. This motherfucking storage bill.
Give you a drink right now. Not on duty. Not on duty. I hear you, Sparky. Shoot. But again, you know, practical questions you ask them, and he give you a practical answer. What do you see yourself doing? Again, to create the grandest of success stories, got to be a part of that build. You got to be a part of that motivation, whether you want to or not. Again, it is solely about them and not you. Some people need to realize that before it is too late and before it is things that are going to be irreversible. There's some things in the world right now that could be reversed if we push these people into the right positions of life. We want better people in the health field. We want better options, more education on things that we know for a fact is coming in when it comes to health, disease, and everything else. Why not push those people into that position right there? Certain things to learn. It shouldn't be hard to teach. It shouldn't be hard to be taught neither. And again, some people are going to be able to take that and do something. Some might not. But again, at least having the knowledge and the wisdom to understand that, okay, I know what to do in case of a situation. That's just like the simplest thing, like learning CPR. Something can happen 9 out of 10, and you could be the one to save somebody just in case if everybody else don't know what to do or in case everybody else panics. And even if that, guess what? You're showing these people a blueprint of what you're doing and what's needed to be done just in case of a scenario like this happens again. So either which way, people are going to learn, whether it's through a school, whether it's through outside. The thing is, what are they going to learn? That's a question that should be solely asked. What will they learn? Will they learn something great or will they learn something destructive? Quick little question to pose for the day. Because again, they should not be in a situation where they losing out or they caught in the middle of some sort of scam. Again, maintain and sustain in life. Whatever it is you're doing, you got to maintain it. You got to be able to sustain because you're going to go through certain storms that you're not expecting. Yeah, you can rebuild to some degree or repatch up, but there's going to be things that are just never going to be the same if you don't think. Hey, always double parking. My bad, y'all. Appreciate you again for dropping all those links, serious baby. And you got like you don't see a person just getting off the bus. Man, I'm telling you, I swear some of y'all got to learn to start having compassion and patience with certain things too. That's a whole nother discussion on another day. Second time within the last 2 weeks, like you know, you see somebody coming out of an ambulance truck and you trying to force them to move the truck. Get your ass up out of here. Have some respect, man. Want somebody doing that? That could be your grandmother or your, let me shut up. That's for another damn discussion. See, even that part right there. What will they learn if we see certain things in life happening the way it's happening? No doubt, Christy, baby. You know, that message of inspiration and education is truth. There's truth to that situation. Greatest aspects in life solely lies up to you. Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself continuously growing and keeping your growth where it's needed? And even if you have to cut the crops basically and plant new crops, hey, long as you ain't disturbing your balance and everything is blessed, hey, you're winning. Again, you got to have that winner's mentality. You have to. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, and it's the truth. You gotta. And I feel that should be at all angles in life. You gotta have that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant mentality. You gotta have that killer instinct and also that Mamba mentality to know I'm going for whatever and I'm going for greater and better. And I'm gonna keep doing greater and better even when I leave from wherever I'm at. If I decide to go elsewhere, at least I know I still left a legacy and I've done the things necessary. And I've showed a blueprint of how you can achieve something if you just stick to your principles and just keep humble. Nothing crazy, you know. Again, you want to win, show that you can win. Want to be great, start proving your greatness. Never let nobody tell you that you can't, and don't settle for less in life. There's a way to again get where you need to get to without having to destroy yourself or destroy the people around you. You just have to make sure you are in control of your destination, in control of your emotions, and just build. Learn to love yourself, learn to build yourself, and educate when you know you can educate. And for those older ones, you're supposed to be giving that aspiration and inspiration to them young ones too. Show them that you can do anything in life, even when life don't have much to offer you. That being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer. Got a few other things I gotta take care of. Uh, I could be back with some music later. If not, I'll bring another discussion tonight. And oh yeah, apologies for those who was part of the madness last night. You know what it was though. Nonetheless, we still have fun. Um, Again, if I don't bring something this afternoon, I'll most likely bring a conversation tonight. I'll drop the link in case anybody want to chime in, and you know what it is. It'd be just a little open discussion. Might still tackle in on the situation anyway, because again, we gotta teach them that those shortcuts don't matter how loop will be your biggest destructions in life. Again, learn to love yourself and learn not to follow everything. You follow the most important keys in life. You follow a road and a path of self elevation, preservation, education, and dedication. You go down those roads. All the other roads is just not going to work for you, especially if you know you're not built for those specific roads. It's time again for people to start being more invested in what we're supposed to be invested in. Because once we have hit a certain plane, it ain't about us no more. It's about what these youth around us learn. And if we want them to learn better and be better and even have the opportunities we had, we got to bring those opportunities back, especially in these areas where we are missing specific programs, so on and so forth. Again, even if you have to come together every other day or every weekend to put something together for them kids, whether it's your money involved or not, doesn't matter. Do something that's going to be beneficial that gives them the hope and confidence like we had. Really ain't that hard to do. But as long as you have people being selfish in their ways and just selfish with situations around them, you ain't gonna get back to that. And again, before I do get up out of here, I just want to say I do appreciate everybody that's been a part of this build and still becoming a part of this build. And we still got more to do, and we still got more ways to grow. You know, no matter how you building, as long as you're building, how you doing? How you doing? You know, as long as you're building the best possible options, you'll never run out of them. You know, those will be things that will give you structure in life. Because if you don't go down a specific road that you wanted to, you at least have knowledge in different roads. So when you do find what works for you, you can make it work, period. And it could blossom in the sun. Don't block your blessings because you don't want to learn and you don't want to put in the work. You still got time to do it. Don't rush a situation when it's not needed to be rushed. Just build and build the best possible way you can. And again, one thing before I get up out of here, stop letting society knock you off course. There's a way to beat things in life without having to beat down the people or beat down anything else around you. Again, you just got to keep yourself strong on all cylinders, mentally, spiritually, and even physically. Keep yourself strong. Education will always remain with you. What you learned in life, you put it into your life. You get to a certain stature in life, hey, you can either bring it back or you can hold it back. But I would prefer you to give it back the best way. That being said, let me get up out of here. Definitely appreciate y'all all for tuning in. Like I said, I'll definitely be back for a little discussion tonight, 9 out of 10. And we still got work to do, y'all. Oh yeah, and to the troll that left out of here in a body bag today, I forgot to do this today. My bad. You know I had to do this one time today, y'all. One time today. One time. He said no big. I got you. I got you, brother Noomski. Yeah, you already know what it is. You know you had to get one of these. You know. Appreciate you, Commission Arts, and again, appreciate everybody that's been a part and still becoming a part of this building, this growth. We still got things to do regardless. Like I said, my message is clear. I'm here for a specific reason. I'm going to continue on that path, no matter who likes it and who don't like it. Because again, it ain't about you, and the picture is bigger than me and you. So we're gonna get back to that. Nonetheless, hopefully all y'all enjoy your mornings, afternoons, and evenings again. And yeah, we'll definitely be back later on. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is keep it real. That's all I can do is give you real topics and real bills. And yeah, appreciate everybody that's been a part of this bill. Appreciate everybody that was having a brief intermission of laughter. And yes, we gonna leave out just like this. Oh man. But y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open, and until next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.